If living in the hill country with private access to the Blanco River sounds pretty good to you, you're going to want to see this one. Today I'm touring a 3-bedroom, 3-bath hill country home with just over 2,500 square feet, sitting on nearly an acre. And there's something really special about this property that I'll show you at the end. The home sits behind an electric gated entrance that has a really private feel, but you're still only minutes from downtown Wimberley. Once you step inside, the home feels bright and open, and you'll notice the bamboo flooring throughout much of the main level. There's also plenty of cabinetry and storage, which is always something I look for when I'm touring a home. And there are a few extras you might not notice just from looking at it. The home has reverse osmosis as well as a water softener. Love the backsplash in this home. Perfect little breakfast nook or dining area. And these cubbies are super cute. The primary suite is downstairs, which I know is super important for a lot of buyers. And take a look at this primary bathroom. You have a freestanding soaking tub, a huge separate shower, and plenty of vanity space and a really nice amount of natural light. The primary suite also has its own separate entrance to the outside. And the layout is really great because of the separation between the primary suite and the additional bedrooms, with the bedrooms being upstairs and the primary suite downstairs. And upstairs, the flooring changes to beautiful maple hardwood. Each of the 2 upstairs bedrooms has its own full bathroom, which is such a great setup if you have guests, older kids, or family who just comes to stay for a while. It gives everyone their own space instead of having bedrooms all over the place and everyone sharing one bath. Another really large shower. You could very easily use one of these rooms as a home office if you do work from home. There are 3 full bathrooms in this home, so you're getting a lot of flexibility with this floor plan. Now we're heading outside, and this is where the property starts to get really interesting. There is an additional finished flex space of about 288 square feet with its own mini split heating and air. This could be a home office, a workout room, art studio, hobby space, or even just somewhere separate from the main house when you need a little peace of quiet. This property sits on nearly an acre, and the yard has been designed to be fairly low maintenance with xeriscaping and mature live and red oak trees. You've also got this great fire pit area, which is exactly where I would want to be on a cool Wimberley evening with a nice glass of wine. And if you have dogs, there's another feature you're going to appreciate. A large portion of the yard has an 8-foot privacy fence, and the remainder has fencing that allows you to keep the views. So you have a secure yard without feeling completely closed in. Okay, now let me show you the reason I think this property is really different and special. From the property, there's a private side gate that provides access to the residents-only Blanco River Park. And we're going to walk down there so you can see exactly what it looks like and how close river access is from this home. This is one of those amenities that's hard to fully appreciate from just a listing description. You're surrounded by the limestone, trees, and hill country landscape that Wimberley is known for. And this is essentially right in your backyard. The river park is for residents and gives you access to the Blanco River for swimming, kayaking, fishing, or just coming down here to relax. And here's what makes that especially appealing. You get the Blanco River lifestyle without having to own a riverfront lot or pay the premium that typically comes with one. And here we are, the Blanco River. This is one of the things I love about living in Wimberley. You can be just minutes from the square, restaurants, winery, and everything going on in town. And then you come home and have this.